TEMU is full of unexpected gear in 2026, but not everything lives up to the hype. In this video, we explore some of the most powerful, unique, and surprising tactical and survival gear currently available on TEMU. From compact, real-world tools to high-performance gear that delivers far more than expected, every item here has been selected for functionality, build quality, and actual usability. Some products look simple at first glance but reveal incredible performance once tested, while others push the limits of what budget-friendly gear can do. If you're curious whether TEMU gear is truly worth it or just hype, this breakdown gives you an honest, clear look at what really stands out in 2026. When it comes to long-range firepower that reshaped modern battlefields, few rifles carry the reputation and raw capability of the Barrett M82, a semi-automatic 50-caliber system that redefined what a shoulder-fired platform can achieve. Developed in the United States in the early 1980s by Barrett Firearms Manufacturing and later adopted into U.S. service as the M107, it was engineered to fire the .50 BMG 12.7 by 99mm NATO cartridge, delivering extreme long-range performance capable of engaging hard targets far beyond the reach of standard rifles. Unlike traditional bolt-action systems, it uses a short recoil, semi-automatic action with a rotating bolt, allowing faster follow-up shots while feeding from a 10-round detachable box magazine that keeps consistent pressure on target. The rifle's size reflects its purpose, stretching up to 57 inches with a 29-inch barrel and weighing around 30 pounds unloaded, a configuration that helps stabilize the platform and manage the immense forces generated with each shot. To control recoil, it features a large multi-port muzzle brake that redirects gases to significantly reduce felt impact, while the heavy fluted barrel and reinforced receiver maintain stability and durability during sustained use. Firing standard .50 BMG loads, it sends heavy projectiles beyond 2,800 feet per second with muzzle energy exceeding 10,000 foot-pounds, placing it firmly in the category of systems capable of disabling equipment such as light vehicles, radar units, and other critical infrastructure at extended distances. Its effective range reaches approximately 1,800 meters for material targets, and under optimal conditions, rounds can travel several thousand meters, far surpassing the capabilities of most conventional rifles. By combining a high-energy cartridge, semi-automatic operation, and extreme range capability, the Barrett M82 remains one of the most powerful and widely recognized long-range rifle systems in service today. CheyTac M200 Intervention has built a reputation as one of the most extreme long-range precision systems ever developed, known for pushing accuracy and power into distances most rifles simply cannot reach. Designed and built in the United States for extreme range engagement, this bolt-action rifle is chambered in .408 CheyTac or .375 CheyTac, delivering exceptional ballistic performance and massive downrange energy that remains effective far beyond conventional shooting distances. With a muzzle velocity ranging from about 2,850 to 3,000 feet per second, the platform is engineered to maintain velocity and stability over extended ranges, allowing it to perform in scenarios where most systems fall off dramatically. Weighing roughly 31 pounds without optics and stretching to about 56 inches with the stock extended, the rifle is purpose-built for maximum stability and precision, giving trained operators a solid, controlled shooting foundation even at extreme distances. It feeds from a 7-round detachable box magazine and is built around a high-precision, free-floating, heavy-fluted barrel that supports sub-minute of angle accuracy beyond 2,500 yards, making consistent long-range hits achievable under the right conditions. One of its most notable achievements includes a record-setting performance where 3 rounds were grouped within 16.6 inches at a distance of 2,321 yards, demonstrating the level of precision this system is capable of in expert hands. Pricing typically ranges from $10,000 to $14,000, depending on configuration, placing it firmly in the category of specialized, high-end precision systems built for experienced long-range shooters. Texan LSS Big Bore 50 caliber is a full-size pre-charged pneumatic air rifle engineered in Texas to deliver rifle-class impact with enough kinetic energy and velocity to ethically harvest large game the way traditional big-bore firearms do. And right out of the gate, that puts it in a different league than every day. Air guns. In its 50 caliber setup, this rifle can push heavy slugs at speeds approaching 1,000 feet per second, producing more than 800 foot-pounds of muzzle energy when equipped with a high-pressure carbon fiber tank and updated TX2 valve, giving it the deep penetration and terminal force you need for serious fieldwork. The heart of its performance is a match-grade 34-inch Lothar-Walther barrel mated to a 490 cubic centimeter air tank, pressurized up to about 3,600 psi, and that combination lets the rifle deliver consistent power shot after shot without losing velocity. Shooting feels controlled and precise thanks to a Twostage adjustable trigger with a clean, tunable pull, while the low-foot side-lever cocking system keeps operation manageable even with all that power behind each shot. As for cost, the base model typically ranges from $1,200 to $1,500 depending on configuration, with options like carbon fiber tanks and bundled optics pushing it firmly into the high-performance category of big-bore air rifles built for serious use. Umarex Hammer 50 caliber. Umarex Hammer is built on a completely different level than typical air rifles, firing massive pot 50 caliber slugs measuring 510 inches. And when a 550 grain projectile leaves the barrel at around 760 feet per second, it delivers over 700 foot-pounds of energy, while lighter slugs can exceed 1,000 feet per second for a faster, flatter trajectory that hits with serious authority. That level of performance comes from its light-speed valve system, which releases a precisely controlled burst of air at about 3,000 psi per shot, allowing the rifle to maintain consistent power while making efficient use of its high-pressure setup. A 2-round magazine combined with a smooth, straight pull bolt keeps follow-up shots quick and controlled without forcing you off target, which matters when timing is critical in real hunting situations. Powering the platform is a 24 cubic inch carbon fiber air tank filled to 4,500 psi, providing multiple full power shots per fill while keeping the rifle compact enough to stay practical in the field. The overall build feels purpose-driven and solid, featuring a durable polymer stock with M-lock mounting points, a full Picatinny rail for optics, and an AR-style grip that improves handling and control, while the 8.5-pound weight paired with a 29.5-inch barrel gives it a balanced, steady feel for precision shooting. Umarex Hammer is a serious hunting weapon that demands proper training, discipline, and respect every time it is used, with pricing starting around $900, placing it firmly in the high-performance category for big-bore air rifles built for real-world use. Now let's talk about my favorite weapon of this video. AK-47, designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov in 1947, stands as the most widely produced and influential rifle of its kind. Trusted across the world for its unmatched reliability, simple operation, rugged durability, and low production cost. Built around a gas-operated, long-stroke piston system, the AK-47 was engineered to function in the harshest environments, from sand-filled deserts to freezing terrain, where tighter, more complex rifles often fail, and that forgiving design is exactly what turned it into a global standard.
Chambered in 7.62 by 39mm, it fires a heavier intermediate cartridge that leaves the barrel at around 2,350 feet per second, delivering strong impact energy capable of penetrating light cover and maintaining effectiveness within standard combat distances. A detachable 30-round magazine keeps it ready for sustained use, while selective fire capability allows operators to switch between semi-automatic precision, and fully automatic fire, with a cyclic rate close to 600 rounds per minute, providing consistent and controllable firepower when it
matters most. What truly defines this rifle is its internal design, using a rotating bolt paired with a long-stroke gas piston that cycles with wide tolerances, allowing it to keep running even when dirty, poorly maintained, or exposed to extreme conditions, which is a major reason it's spread across military forces, irregular units, and conflicts worldwide. Iron sights mounted on the receiver provide practical accuracy out to about 300 to 400 meters, and while it is not built as a precision rifle, its effectiveness comes from reliability and consistent performance rather than tight tolerances or advanced optics. You think crossbows are old-school relics? Think again, because the day you see the Raven R500 sniper crossbow in action, you'll realize it hits harder than many traditional hunting tools and delivers performance that stands alongside serious big-aim gear. The R500 sniper is engineered to fire a 400-grain arrow at about 500 feet per second, producing roughly 222 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, enough force to ethically take big game at practical hunting distances and well beyond casual target shooting. What drives its performance is Raven's hex coil cam system, a proprietary 360-degree cam design that pushes the bow to extreme speeds while keeping alignment tight for precision shot after shot, paired with the VersaDrive cocking system, which lets you cock or decock safely and quietly at any point without risk of overcocking. The patented frictionless flight system reduces friction by letting the arrow and string float above the rail, which improves shot consistency and extends string life, and the fully integrated silent cocking mechanism keeps drawn noise to a minimum when stealth matters in the field. This tech-packed platform comes fully assembled and pre-tuned right out of the box with built-in safety features like anti-dree fire and auto-safety, built-in sling mounts, a removable draw handle, quiver and mounting bracket, and an illuminated scope optimized for ethical shots out to 100 yards. Raven R500 Sniper typically runs around $2,600 to $3,500 depending on configuration and accessories, reflecting its position as a high-performance hunting crossbow built for serious field use. When every shot matters, the Excalibur Twin Strike redefines precision with dual-fire technology, keeping two arrows locked and ready so you can release the first and instantly follow with the second using a separate trigger. No recocking, no repositioning, just uninterrupted control when it counts. Built around a quad-limb over-under rail system, it drives arrows at speeds up to 360 feet per second with consistent kinetic energy, maintaining balance and accuracy for reliable performance at typical hunting distances. Safety is ensured by ceasefire technology, which prevents the crossbow from firing unless an arrow is properly seated, and Rhino knock arrows give an audible click when loaded, providing clear confirmation before every shot. Designed for real-world usability, it weighs under 8 pounds, measures about 33.4 inches long, and features a 14-pound draw effort with a 14.125-inch draw length, making cocking and handling manageable whether in a blind or tree stand. The Twin Strike comes as a complete hunting package with an Overwatch illuminated scope on 30mm rings for fast target acquisition, a Charger X crank with fail-safe strap for effortless cocking, vibration suppressors, a quiver, and 4 field point arrows ready for immediate use. With a starting price of $1,250 depending on configuration, Excalibur Twin Strike stands as a premium high-performance crossbow built for serious hunters who demand speed, accuracy, and an instant second shot without delay. Appa King Cobra DGX takes everything you expect from a high-performance compound bow and pushes it into a different category, delivering extreme power that feels almost unfair whether you are on the range or in the field. Standing for dangerous game extreme, this bow lives up to its name by driving arrow speeds up to 363 feet per second with the right setup while producing more than 150 foot-pounds of kinetic energy at a 100-pound draw weight, placing it among the most powerful hunting bows available. Built on Appa's reinforced platform with X2 dual-cam technology, it maintains smooth draw cycles and consistent stability shot after shot, while practical features like a recessed sight mount, quick detach stabilizer mounts, and reinforced sling points add real-world durability and tuning. Flexibility to match its raw output. With a 32.25-inch axle-to-axle length and a weight of about 4.1 pounds, the design stays compact and maneuverable without giving up the strength needed for demanding shooting conditions. Pricing between $1,600 and $2,200 depending on configuration, reflecting its position as one of the most powerful production bows currently available. Hatsan Blitz 30 caliber. Hatsan Blitz is a full-auto pre-charged pneumatic air rifle that stands out as the first of its kind to offer both semi- and full-auto fire in 30 caliber, using a gas-operated system with no batteries while delivering the versatility needed for target shooting and small to medium game hunting. What really sets the Blitz apart is its ability to switch instantly between semi-automatic and full-automatic fire from a single selector, letting you dial in controlled single shots or unleash rapid follow-up shots in a burst that keeps you in control and on target. This capability all comes from a large 580cc carbon fiber air tank filled to about 3,625 psi, giving you over 100 high-power shots per fill at optimal performance. In its 30 caliber configuration, pellets exit the barrel at about 730 feet per second with roughly 53 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, strong enough for more than casual plinking and capable of delivering serious impact on pest animals and medium game. Feeding those shots is a 16-round detachable rotary magazine that lets you keep shooting without constant breaks, and the rifle can cycle at a blistering rate of close to 1,000 rounds per minute in full auto mode when you need sustained firing. With a starting price of $900, it features an all-weather synthetic stock engineered for comfort and control. Complete with a textured rubber pistol grip, elevation adjustable cheek rest, and adjustable butt pad to deliver a fully customized fit in both range and field conditions. When you think of a modern combat sidearm, the MP443 Grach stands out as the handgun rusher selected to replace a long-standing classic, built from the ground up as a duty-ready weapon rather than anything symbolic or decorative. Formerly known as the Pistolet Yaragina, this Russian-made semi-automatic pistol is chambered in 9x19mm parabellum and operates on a short recoil locked breech system designed to deliver consistent reliability under demanding field conditions. It is capable of firing high-pressure 7in21 armor-piercing rounds, pushing projectiles to speeds around 1,470 feet per second, which translates into strong downrange energy and effective performance at typical engagement distances. A double-stacked detachable magazine holds 17 rounds, with later variants increasing capacity to 18, while an ambidextrous manual safety and reversible slide stop make handling practical for both right and left-handed users. The pistol features fixed 3-dot iron sights effective out to about 50 yards, and its metal-heavy construction paired with polymer grips gives it a solid, durable feel built to withstand continuous service use. Adopted widely by Russian military and law enforcement since 2003, this handgun reflects a straightforward design philosophy focused on reliability, capacity, and real-world performance in tough conditions. When reliability, simplicity, and real-world battlefield performance come up in conversation, the Glock 17 immediately earns its place, and for good reason. Chambered in the NATO standard 9x19mm parabellum, it features a 4.49-inch barrel and a striker-fired short recoil system built around Glock's safe-action trigger, delivering a straightforward, durable setup that has proven itself across military, law enforcement, and civilian use worldwide. The safe-action system integrates trigger, firing pin, and drop safeties into a single internal mechanism, ensuring the pistol only fires with a deliberate trigger pull, while the polymer frame paired with a steel slide keeps it lightweight, corrosion-resistant, and easy to maintain under demanding conditions. A standard capacity of 17 rounds in the magazine plus 1 in the chamber provides solid firepower before reloading, with extended magazine options available for those who require additional capacity. On the performance side, typical 9mm rounds leave the barrel at around 1,230 feet per second, offering consistent ballistic effectiveness within common engagement distances and reinforcing its reputation for dependable stopping capability. With pricing between $500 and $600, the Glock 17 stands out for its exceptional reliability under pressure, driven by a durable polymer frame, treated steel components, and a minimal parts design that reduces failure points in harsh conditions. The Cold Steel Kukri Plus Machete is a budget-friendly workhorse designed to bridge the gap between a standard machete and a high-end fighting kukri, featuring an integral solid steel guard that protects the hand during heavy chopping while adding confidence and control during demanding use. Built with a forward-curved 1055 high-carbon steel blade, it is fully heat-treated for durability and impact resistance. And that signature kukri profile naturally drives force toward the edge, so each swing lands with deeper, more efficient cuts whether you are clearing dense brush or working through tough wood. At around 18 inches overall with a thick, sturdy blade, it balances reach, power, and maneuverability, while the full-tang construction ensures that every bit of force transfers directly into the cutting edge for consistent performance under heavy use. The molded polypropylene handle is shaped for a secure, slip-resistant grip, allowing steady control even in wet or high-pressure conditions where precision and safety matter most. Despite its rugged build and dependable performance, it remains highly accessible with pricing typically between $26 and $35, making it one of the most capable value-driven machetes available for real-world use. When close-quarters combat meant life or death, the V42 Stiletto emerged as the definitive fighting knife crafted specifically for the Elite First Special Service Force, a joint American-Canadian commando unit known as the Devil's Brigade during World War II. Unlike multi-purpose blades, the V42 was engineered exclusively for lethal hand-to-hand engagement, featuring a narrow, double-edged, hollow-ground, high-carbon steel blade designed to slip between ribs and penetrate deeply with minimal resistance, giving it an advantage in silent thrusts where precision and speed were essential. Measuring about 12.5 inches overall with a 7.25-inch blade and weighing around 7 ounces, it delivers quick deployment and precise control, supported by a stacked leather handle for secure grip, a skull crusher pommel for blunt strikes, and a thumb imprint coil that enhances accuracy under pressure. Not intended for utility tasks, the V42's stiletto profile and hollow ground edges prioritize combat effectiveness over durability, a purpose reinforced by its 1942 adoption as the standard fighting knife of the 1st Special Service Force, where it proved itself in intense close quarters. Operations. That wraps up our look at the most powerful and surprising tactical and survival gear trending on TEMU in 2026. Whether you're hunting for practical tools, high-performance gadgets, or just curious about what's actually worth buying, these products show that budget-friendly doesn't have to mean low quality. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment below telling us which item surprised you the most or which one you'd actually pick up. We'd love to hear your thoughts and see what gear you're interested in next.